This is an educational video on reading with meaning. First, let's discuss what reading with meaning is. Reading with meaning is allowing students to have a purpose for what they are reading. It catches their interest. It guides them to the main idea of a story. It makes their creative imaginations run wild, and teaching them to voice opinions with support or refute. Why is it important for students to read with meaning? It sets their focus on a story. It activates their prior knowledge. It creates an interest, gives them a why or a purpose for reading, and also their comprehension increases. Studies show that this has been done with research, and I found an article on the internet called Reading Rockets. It was found that the metacognitive reading comprehension instruction significantly improved the academic achievement of third grade students in the domains of reading comprehension. What strategies can be used? An anticipation guide. I'm going to show you an example of this in a minute. ABC Brainstorm is basically where you give them a topic and then they have to come up with words that deal with that topic based on the alphabet. A spider is where also you give them a topic and it's kind of like a brainstorm organizer where they list the characteristics. The teacher asking questions, provoking their thoughts. Students creating questions. They can do this or make predictions. They can do this by having a picture walk where you show them the pictures of a book and they create questions and make predictions about what the book's going to be about. And then the last one that you could use is think, pair, share. And this is basically where you ask them a question, they think about it, then they pair up with a partner and they share their answer. Like I said before, here's an example of an anticipation guide. It's over the book Maggie Moon. You can see I have statements listed here, and then what the students are to do, they're to agree or disagree with the statement and then support the reason why they agree or disagree. Once again, these statements are not anything they have to know about the story. It's just guiding them to the main idea that I want them to get of the story. Now, how can teachers implement these strategies in their classroom? Well, what I have here is a step-by-step list of how to implement these in your classroom. First, you have to choose a book or a text that you want them to read or you're going to read to them. You read through the book before you read it to the class. You distinguish the main idea, what you want the students to know and understand after the book is read. You use one of the 4 reading strategies, maybe that I'd listed on the previous slide, and you implement the strategy, and then of course read the book to the students. Reading with meaning is the way to overcome meaningless reading. In conclusion, I hope that you as a classroom teacher will spark your students' interest and increase their comprehension by implementing reading with meaning.